Are you looking to buy one of these, but you're not looking to lose a whole lot of this? Well, then you're in the right place. Being that I'm somebody who's built a channel around the whole entire premise of buying, fixing, and flipping. Okay, well, correction, we're not doing so hot on that last one. But regardless, Facebook Marketplace motorcycles. I think I've got some pretty good insight. So, this is the Rides Buyer's Guide to Facebook Marketplace. All right, a couple disclaimers here. One, this is my opinion. This is somewhat factually based, but again, this is my opinion. This is an umbrella statement for most motorcycles, not all. It does have some exclusions and some outliers. I'm a cruiser guy, so this list is going to be primarily revolved around cruisers and cruiser-esque bikes. If you want a sport bike video, drop a comment down below and I'll start working on one of those. All right, so we're going to keep it pretty simple today. We're going to break this down into 3 categories. Okay, those 3 categories are as follows: entry level, mid, and high level. Now, I'm not basing that off of rider experience. I'm basing that off of CC size, so engine size. All right, cool. Glad we're all on the same page. Starting off our list with the entry level bikes, this includes your Yamaha Virago 250, your Kawasaki Eliminator 250 and 500, or anything of the sorts below 500cc. So, for an entry-level bike that needs work, average price that is still a good deal is between $500 and $700. That's for an umbrella good deal, $500 to $700. Moving down our list, entry-level bike with 0 issues, $1K to $2K. Okay, so anywhere between that price point for an entry-level bike is a pretty good deal. Moving on to our mid-tier bikes. These are your 650 to 900cc bikes. All right, so for example, this is where your Shadow 750, your V-Star 650, your Vulcan 800 and 900 will land, is your mid-tier bikes. All right, so just a rough umbrella. Again, there are some outliers, but a good price point on a mid-tier bike that needs work is $1,000 to $1,500, just across the board for a good mid-tier bike that needs work. Now, on the other end of that spectrum, a mid-tier bike with 0 issues, ready to ride, hop on it, just go pick it up, ride it home. Anywhere between $2,500 and $4,000. That's for a good middle of the road bike. Hop on it, ride it, go home, no problem. All right, and rounding out our tiers is the high level bikes. So this is anything over 1,000 cc's. All right. So that includes your 883 Sportsters, your Road Kings, your Electric Glides, your Fat Boys, your Honda VTX 1300 and 1800, your Kawasaki Vulcan 1500s, 1600s, Mean Streaks, anything over 1,000 cc. So a high level bike, but needs work. Anywhere between $2,500 and $5,000. Okay, that's for needing work. A high level bike that has no issues, no problems. Again, go drive there, hop on it, ride it home. This is the one section that has the biggest swing of price variation. So, for a high level, no issue running riding bike, anywhere between $3,500 and $10,000. So, there you have it. There is your price point for a fair deal. All right. So, we've talked about the price point, we've talked about what a fair deal is. But let's talk about some of the things I look for when I'm buying a used motorcycle. So, number one thing I look for, does it have a title? If a bike does not have a title, run away from it. I don't know if you realize how easy it is to a motorcycle, but it's one of the easiest vehicles to do that with. So, And for example, all you got to do is pull in the clutch and push it wherever you want it to go. Not saying you should, not advocating for it, but that's how easy it is. So if a bike doesn't have a title, run from it. The number two thing that I look for when I'm buying a used motorcycle on Facebook Marketplace is I'm looking at what the bike comes with. Meaning, does it come with bags, fairing, LED lights, backrest, sissy bar? Trying to think of some other examples here. Are the tires in good shape? You know, are you paying $2,000 or $3,000 for a mid-tier bike that needs tires or is missing very obvious things that it used to have, like bags, sissy bar, fairing? You know, pay attention to what is supposed to be on the bike in comparison to what isn't on the bike when you're looking at it. The third thing that I look for when buying a used motorcycle on Facebook Marketplace is the price similar to other bikes like it. So if you find a bike that you're really into, you're digging it hard, and you want to go look at it, take 5 seconds, save the listing, and then go search that same exact bike, same year or same model year, um, just whatever that bike is, and look at the price of the one you're looking at in comparison to other ones similar. See if it's super high in comparison, if it's right around that median mark, or if it's super low. And base your opinion and your decision off of that. Because you never know. You might look at one of those other bikes and go, well, that one's cheaper, it needs less work, or that one's more expensive, but it's already got the bags and the exhaust and the lights that I want on it. So do yourself a favor, when you find one you like, don't just immediately go down and do, is this available? Wait, pause, save it for later, and search it and see if you find one similar that's more accustomed to your taste. But that's going to be it for today. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it, go ahead and hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the realest motorcycle content on YouTube. As always, I'm Rides. Keep it 2 wheels down. Rides out. From the roads now I'm calling.